How you doing, guys? We're back. Haven't had posted a video in a little while, but we got something new here in the NSLC. One of a couple new things. There's also the Mill Street, their newest winter selection pack. That's also in the NSLC, but I'm not going to pick that one up. Maybe someone will take pity on me and buy it for me and my family. Hint, hint. But I'm not paying $15+ for 2 new beers and 4 that I can already get. I'm sorry, I'm just not going to do it. Also, Propeller IRS is now back on the shelves in the NSLC, so all you Nova Scotians out there, run out and buy them the fuck up. This is the Brewmaster's Black Lager from Okanagan Spring Brewery in BC. And I think, what did I have from them before? I think it was just their pale ale or something along those lines, and I'm pretty sure I liked it. But this is their black lager, so it's a Schwartz beer, 5% alcohol by volume. Like the other previous one I did from this brewery, they have the little color scale on there. This is a 9 on their color scale. It says, and it's, I guess it's just a couple shades under black, or 1 shade under black, or whatever. It says dark and chocolate roasted malts give you the dark beer you're looking for, blah blah blah, blah blah blah. Distinctive blend of roasted dark and chocolate malts, crisp lager tastes. Nothing really important on the label. Okanagan Springs from Verdun, BC. Alright, let's open it up. Pretty cool cap too. If I was collecting caps, I'd definitely keep that one. Alright, got my county fair drinking jar here. Alright, let's pour this up. So this comes in 6 packs, by the way. Can't remember what the price was offhand. I'm assuming it was like maybe 13 something, or maybe a little bit more expensive than that. I think beer prices have just gone up recently again in the NSLC, so let's take a look. She looks pretty black if you're just glancing at it. It's obviously a very, very dark shade of mahogany, like a couple shades darker. Not ruby red, but it's you know, it's like a very dark brown, very dark amber kind of thing. Nice off-white, almost tan hid there. Looks pretty good. So we'll go right to the aroma. I wasn't expecting a big aroma. I've had a couple beers out of this style before. The Cameron's 266 Dark, or 226 Dark, or whatever the hell it was, and the Warsteiner Dunkel, or whatever the fuck that was. That I really didn't like. This has got a better aroma than both of those, I think. It's just a very kind of grainy, mix between grain and like a very slight roasty smell. Almost say coffee, maybe a little bit on the espresso side, but no big notes jumping out. So we'll go right to the taste. Cheers. That's actually really good. Again, this is a Schwartz beer. It's not a stout. It's not a replacement for a stout. It's just slightly more roasty, toasted, you know, kind of malt notes, and you're getting those here. Not quite deep enough where you can go, oh, that's chocolate, oh, that's coffee, oh, that's espresso. There is a slight ghost of espresso in this, but it's more just kind of like a grainy, picture like a grainy lager, but the grains have been roasted a lot. And that's essentially what you're getting here. You're still getting those sort of typical lager grainy notes, but they're, you know, they're just a bit more toasted. That's it. Mouthfeel is upper light. It's not quite watery. little bit of carbonation in this, but it's quite refreshing. Does not have a bad aftertaste. It's just a slowly fading kind of almost smoky aftertaste. Much better than that Warsteiner one, which I really didn't like. Oh yeah, also Waterloo Dark. That sucks. Oh, and fucking Keith's Dark. Keith's Dark is essentially a Schwartz beer. They tried to pass it off as a ale of some sort, but I mean, come on, let's face it. Okay. So this one here beats all those. I can't quite remember what I thought of the Cameron's one that the Albino Rhino sent me. I know I liked it. But I think I might like this a bit more. This is actually really good. It's very drinkable, very sessionable. It's dark. It's a bit more roasted, so it's right up my alley as far as a lager goes. I'm going to say 3.5 out of 5, and that's a high 3.5 out of 5. I mean, don't get me wrong, this isn't a beer with big, bold flavors, complexity, or anything like that, but it's not supposed to be. It's just supposed to be a toasted, dark lager kind of thing, and it hits all the right notes in that regard. It's still got the crispness, the drinkability of a nice lager, and it's got good lager flavors at that, and it's got that slightly darker edge to it that ale drinkers and especially stout drinkers and porter drinkers would appreciate. So, Okanagan Spring, their Brewmaster's Black Lager. That's getting a 3.5 out of 5, and that's a high 3.5 out of 5. It'd be like, if I went farther into the points, it'd be like a 3.7 out of 5 or something like that. It's really, really good, and I kind of wish, I think Molson owns these guys, don't they? Pretty sure they do. Doesn't say on here, but I'm fairly certain that Molson owns these guys. If they do, I wish, if that's the case, I wish they would bring this over to compete with Keith's instead of the Rickards line, because I like to have that all the time. It's excellent. Alright guys, cheers.